Hi everybody, it's Martin here again. Now obviously we get quite a few questions on our t-shirt printing business, and people like to know what sort of stock we hold, what equipment we've got and various stuff like that. Well, what I think I'll do in this video is just to give you a quick overview of our setup, so to speak, and let you just basically see on how we've run our business since 2006. So let's take a closer look at our stuff here. Right, so here we are. This is the hub of where everything happens on the PC. So this is where we basically take orders, or should I say Sharon takes the orders. She does all the printing, the cutting out and stuff like that.
Everything.
She does everything, she says. Well, I do quite a bit of it, obviously. I've done it all. What she forgets to, I've done everything. And then I'll pass it over to Sharon. So she does, the graphics are done on a PC, so you need a PC for one. You've probably got one of them. And we also got our Cameo silhouette cutter, which again, we've cut all the vinyls and the t-shirt transfers out. Don't forget, if you want to do t-shirt transfers, that's what we primarily started off with. And we're still doing exactly the same thing now, what we was doing since 2006. Nearly 10 years later, how about that? That's a long time, isn't it? So they've lasted the test of time. We know they're good enough. There's been a lot of improvements over the years in t-shirt transfers, not the cheap ones you buy on eBay or down your local shop where they say that you can put these on t-shirts with an iron. They're not professional quality and they won't do your business or your venture any good if you're using them. They're not the quality we talk about. They're not the quality which we've been selling, and we wouldn't tell you to sell them if you're looking at going into the t-shirt business. Also, what we do as well is vinyls, and again, that is another part of the business as well. But all the cutting, designing is done on a standard PC with the addition of a printer over there, which we've got a bulk ink system fitted to, and a waste ink tank. You'll see in my other previous videos when I tell you about them sort of things. And also a craft cutter. We've upgraded over the last couple of years to this Cameo silhouette, which is an A3 cutter. Predominantly, all our transfers are normally A4, but we wanted to cover slightly bigger sizes, so we went for an A3 cutter. We've had the Roland GX24, again, which is a very good cutter. Unless you're feeding in big sheets or big rolls, we get lots of offcuts. The offcuts you can actually cut on a craft robo down to whatever size you want. So that was the, or a Cameo silhouette like this one. So that was the reason why we opted to stay with this. So I've had two GX24s. They're great cutters, but if you're in the beginning and you're not really doing a lot of, what's the word?
Printing.
Turnover.
Oh.
Turnover. You might want to get yourself an A4. Eh?
I'm not listening to you.
What do you mean you're not listening to me?
You're sort of
I taught you all what you know. Anyway, that's another story. So, she's made me lose my thread now, look.
Not sewing.
No. And don't forget, with one of these craft cutters as well, you have got a carrier sheet. Where we use a carrier sheet when we're using small offcuts of transfer papers. And failing that, you can put a width up to A3 in this for about 10 foot in length. So you can do long graphics as well. Not that you ever need that, but if you're doing other sort of things like car vinyl stickers and stuff like that, window stickers, that sort of thing, you can also do these in there as well. So that's the printer. That's the transfer and vinyl cutter. And there's a PC. You've probably got a PC, so you've probably also got a printer, and the extra bit of kit there is obviously the vinyl cutter. So let's go and take a look now at the rest of our equipment for the t-shirt printing business. Well, you've seen our heat press on many occasions. This one is a Stahl Hotronics auto clam press. And the reason why we opted for a clam press is obviously we've got limited space up here, as opposed to what you call a swing away press. A swing away press is nice because what you do tend to find when you've got a clam press is that when you actually lay your t-shirt on there and you want to try and lay your graphics on there, once the heat is on, you will find that they will start to curl up. So that's one of the benefits of a swing away press, where you can actually work there, swing the press over when you've lined everything up and then put it down. You know, that's just one of the things that if you're using transfer papers, which can happen, they can curl up. So to get over that problem, all we do is we actually make it up here on our cutting mat. Now this cutting mat here, we do cutting vinyls and stuff on there. We cut transfers, we do it all on this mat here. Again, very handy thing to have. We've got a nice straight edge ruler there, which you want to be cutting, because what we do, we buy our vinyls, for example, we buy them in rolls, this for example, is just standard white clothing vinyl. As you can see there, we buy it on rolls, and because we've got an A3 cutter, this is the sort of size that you would have if you was using a Roland GX24. So we just buy it in that rolls, and all we do when we've got a batch of cutters to do, we'll just lay that on there, and we'll lay down, for example, a sheet of A4 paper. I've just grabbed a sheet of A4 paper there, so I would basically roll it out like that. I'd get the sheet of A4 paper there, and I'd put one there like that, put a little mark there, put a little mark there, draw my line across there, cut off my 2 A4 sheets, and then I've got my 2 sheets of vinyl, which I will then take over and feed that into the craft cutter. And as you probably can see down here, we've got a vast range of all the primary standard colours there, the red, green, blues and stuff like that, silvers. We've even got speciality vinyls as well, like metal flake ones, all sorts of different stuff there. And we just keep a whole roll in stock. Again, this is all homemade. Nothing was actually shop bought, no specific units. Kitchen worktop and some battens down the side there. We've also got some, these are vinyl window stickers in case we do some odd stuff. So we've just got a basic supply of colours there, which is silver, gold, carbon fibre, red. Well, I think we've used a few other ones, but we've got basic stuff there which we can use as well. I don't sell these, all I basically do is use them for my own projects basically, so that's what I do there. Now a lot of people ask me, well, how much stock do you keep? What do you keep as stock? So let me just show you what we keep as stock. We primarily go for black and white t-shirts, that's all we really cater for. So we keep a batch of sizes from small to triple XL. And all we do there is that we have drawers for black t-shirts in all the different sizes, drawers for white t-shirts in all the different sizes, and we keep about 10 in stock of each. And that gives us enough float because the company we order from supplies them the next day anyway if we need them. So nothing's complicated, as you can see there. Black t-shirts all the way through the range there up to triple XL, and again with the white t-shirts as well, starting up there. We've only got 5 small there. Again, she obviously done that because we don't probably sell a lot of them. Mediums, larges, extra larges, up double XL, and then triple XL at the bottom there. So that's these. These are just little plastic racks that fit nicely under our workbench there. And as you can see, black and white t-shirts are predominantly what we do. I think we have got a selection of polo shirts there, as you can probably see, because we, well, I wear them for one. So we do sell certain polo shirts with graphics on as well. So we have actually got some of them as well. Over here, we've got all our t-shirt template folders over here, which are all different things that you can see, all the different styles that we do. We've got different graphics there. And here's our bags. A lot of people ask what bags we use. Now when we put the t-shirts in the bags, we've got these clear ones here, which we use. They've got an adhesive strap on line on the top there. We slide the t-shirt in them. I think they're 10 by 14s. And then we have these coloured bags here, which are the ones, again, we get them off of eBay. And again, these I think are 10 by 14 as well. And again, they've got the adhesive strip on there like that. So we've got them. What else have we got there in the top here? We've got the these are the airmail stickers. Obviously we sell loads abroad as well, so we've got them. And we've also got our what are these? These are the customs declaration forms that when we're sending outside the EU, we have to attach these to our packages as well and just put a signature on them. So that's that. So as I said, basically that is a home business, what you've just seen there. It's been working like this, although not in this area. We've fitted this worktop over the last 3 or so years. I think we've been doing it in here now. I used to have a separate office dedicated for just this, but this is a 3-metre worktop. And I also have got the other part of the business there, which Sharon runs now, which is the mug printing business, which I'll show you in another video. But this is basically our setup for our t-shirt printing business. If we do want to order any other stuff, if we get an order coming for hoodies, for example, all we do, we've got a catalogue from our suppliers here in the UK, and we just get on the phone. Sharon flicks through the catalogue, see what she wants, she orders them, and they're normally here within the next day. So you can actually advertise stuff, which we do on eBay, not only in the black and white colours, but if you, rather than keep the stock of the other colours, you can offer the other colours as part and parcel of your line of merchandise, what you do. And as soon as you get an order in, we normally put a delivery within, or postage within 2 to 4 days, or 2 to 3 days on our eBay listings. And as I said, normally the garments come the next day. We've only ever had once where they've taken longer than that, and it took 2 days, and we phoned up on the second day, and they said that they must have been some sort of confusion because the order didn't go out, and they did arrive the day after that. So once you find a good supplier, a lot of people say to us, "Who's your supplier?" Well, we give out our supplier. Again, it's not about getting the cheapest. I get a lot of people say, "We want the, where'd you get your t-shirts from?" And we want the cheapest supplier. Now, it's not about the cheapest. If you go for the cheapest supplier with the cheapest t-shirts, you'll end up with the worst t-shirts and the very thin, inferior t-shirts. A lot of promotional t-shirts, which are like throwaway t-shirts, for example, are ultra thin and not the sort of things that you want to be selling as a product into a market. They're okay for promotional sort of merchandise, and they're very, very cheap. So it's not about the cheapest t-shirts. We use predominantly Gildan t-shirts. We've used Fruit of the Loom, we've used Stedman, many different makes. Again, it depends on where you are in the world as well to what is a popular make. But if you're in doubt, just go to Google, type in t-shirt supplier or blank t-shirt supplier, and Google should bring back some searches, and then get on the phone to them, ask if they supply to the printing market, and they'll sort of tell you what the best garments are and what the most popular garments are, what people are using. So, if you ask people can only ever give you an example of what they're doing. That's what I do. I show you what I'm doing, and this is how I run the business. There's no big shop, there's no big workshop here. It's what you see here, and this is where we run our business from home, and we've done it, as I said, since 2006. Well, anyway, that's a little bit of our business here on the t-shirt printing. I don't really do a lot of the t-shirt printing now. Sharon does this. I'm out busy doing other stuff. And as I say, Sharon just tinkers around, and she controls this business now. Although I started it many, many years ago. Anyway, hope that's a little bit of an insight into the t-shirt printing business. If you are interested in our videos, have a look at our playlist and see other t-shirt printing videos as well. So I'll leave it there, and thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, or even share our video if you like this sort of thing. Thanks very much. See you in the next video. Bye for now.